Hi there, it's Alan Smith, head of Sky Sports Boxing, and you're watching Lights Out.
This is Faisal Khan for Lights Out, proudly sponsored by Spartans Law. Delighted to be joined by Mr. Christopher Jenkins. Chris, good evening. How are you?
I'm good, mate. Obviously, been at Cardiff today. Done the public workout. Back now and just relax this evening.
Yeah, for those who don't know, if you want to catch Chris's footage from the public workout today, it's been uploaded onto our YouTube channel. We'll share the link below in the description. Chris, apologies we couldn't catch up with you after the public workout. As you know, it's been a very busy and hectic day, but appreciate you taking your time out to speak to us.
Yeah.
You look good. You look well. You look like you're in top shape. How are you feeling going into this fight on Saturday night against Julius Indongo?
I'm feeling great. Where I thought I would have been left in the Who Needs Me club yet again after losing in July. It's nice to have a massive fight come away against a former unified world champion. And, public workout was more of a, me and Gary having a laugh and, go through little things because it's just nice as well to see everyone back, the fans there watching it and a little bit of normality because they haven't been a big show in Wales for donkey's years.
Chris, is it fair to say that this fight is potentially the last chance saloon for yourself and the rest of your career?
You could say that, but you really shouldn't. You couldn't say that because if you look at it, Julius won fighting now. Have lost recently a few more than what he should have. So, I'm not looking at that, but. If we want to be a realist, and he got to win Saturday to get back up in the mix. I don't want to be going back to the small hall shows fighting journeymen or getting called in last minute like I've done many times before. So yeah, you could look at it like that, yeah.
Given the fact that your previous results, obviously the defeat to Echo Esserman and the draw with Liam Taylor, does it add more pressure onto you to get that win on Saturday night to avoid perhaps maybe going back on small hall shows or maybe even considering calling it a day from boxing?
No, one bit. With the Liam Taylor fight, it was a head clash. And I had a boxed on with a massive cut that needed a total of 24 stitches. So, and with the Echo fight, I had broken ribs in round 2. And I still went on a box another 6 more rounds until it caught up me in the end. So, I'm not saying any bad performances back then, and I didn't look shot in them. I still look good, and I'm feeling good now. So just ready to win on Saturday.
Let's talk a bit about Julius Indongo, a very experienced fighter, former world champion, lost to credible opponents such as Regis Prograis, and of course one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world right now, Terrence Crawford. He's 38 years old. What type of a fight do you think he'll bring to Cardiff come Saturday night?
I think he'll put his all into it, won't he? Like you've said now, it could be a career ending for the both of us if we lose. So he's going to be in probably the best shape he's been in for, the way he can. And I'm going to be in the best shape I always am in every fight. So I expect him to come, work on the jab and stuff. And from what I've seen, he's quite neat fighter. But I think I might be a little bit too fresher for him.
How do you see the fight panning out on Saturday? What are you Are you preparing for? Are you preparing for maybe a war? Are you preparing for perhaps a fight that could potentially go to points? So what is it that you think goes down in this fight?
As it comes, I know he's going to come behind the jab and look to throw some jabs and 1-2s. He loves working off the straight. So it might be a bit of a chess match, but I just got to make sure I win the first couple of rounds, making sure I'm up on the cards because as many people know, I've seen in many fights that I get clash of heads and I get cut. So the main focus is don't worry what he's going to bring, just got to worry what I bring. And anything he brings, I've just got to nullify it straight away.
Chris, obviously before the interview, I promised not to take up too much of your time because I know you've got a very hectic day ahead of you tomorrow at the conference and Friday at the weigh, and of course Saturday night, fight night. I'm going to get your predictions for another mouth-watering clash in the 147 division that will take place in a few weeks' time in Manchester between Amir Khan and Kell Brook. The long, highly anticipated fight is finally happening. I'm pretty sure you've seen them in training camp via the social medias. Given by what you've seen, who do you have as the favourite for that fight?
I haven't really seen much, to be honest with you, because I've been in my own camp. So, yes, I might scroll on social media and have a little pop here and there. But I see that Khan's working with Crawford. So, is that going to bring him back a few years? But, you know, I think it's just a great fight. You know, I wouldn't want to pick who would win. But I think if Khan's still got the hand speed that he have had and the foot movement, I think he's got a great opportunity of outboxing Kell. But Kell can still whack. You know, one thing you don't lose in, no matter how old you are, is power. And you know, Kell can whack a bit as well.
Okay. Chris, before we let you go, just tell the fans what we can expect to see on Saturday night.
Just tune in for one hell of a card. It's in Cardiff. If you haven't got tickets, like I said, tune in on Sky Sports Boxer and just look forward to a great night of boxing.
Top man. Well, Chris, once again, thank you very much for your time, mate. I know you've had a very hectic day and you've got a few more hectic days ahead of you, but I really appreciate it and I wish you the best of luck on Saturday night. No
worries at all. Appreciate being on and thank you for asking me. It means world.
No problem. Chris Jenkins, thank you very much for talking to Lights Out.
Thank you.